Hello everybody, welcome back to me, reviving an old and certainly not dead Let's Play. And it really is old because I have, revived it several times. I originally tried this myself, and then I did it with Chris, and then we fell off of the bandwagon with it with Chris, and then I did the Fracking universe thing, which I forgot about a little while ago, so... This is, once again, Commander Monica, reporting on board the SS Literature Club. I'm sure you noticed that the ship looks very different, and I think it's because the Felon or the Kitsune racial fucking mod that I have right here must have updated and the ship changed. It actually made it so that my entire ship was invisible, so I had to upgrade my ship to fix this issue originally, but luckily everything is back working again. Whatever mod that had this poison bow also updated the poison bow, so I couldn't fire it and it was glitched, which was annoying, so I had to spawn another one in order to fix that. Also, Foxy Poo, I have missed you. I have missed all of you. I also found out, as well, how to be able to make characters use a ranged weapon, and Natsuki is no longer our chemist. She is an outlaw. Turns out it's really just down to what the crew member's role is. So she actually has an assault rifle now. And, yeah, the whole entire ship side just looks much fucking nicer now. You know what I mean? You can take a nice shower over here. You got a toaster for some beautiful toast in the morning. You can make all of this shit. We're in admin mode. I gotta fix that. But I also want to throw these and these in here. And we don't need these anymore. So what we're definitely going to do is fix up my inventory a little bit, and then I'm going to showcase you guys what the absolute fuck that I have been doing on my... We don't need this. I should keep it, but I'm not going to because I shouldn't have it. Anyway, so I'm going to show you what I've been doing to be able to prepare this Let's Play for us to be able to continue it, because I wanted to make sure that we had structure, because, you know, all things considered, guys, and I know what you're thinking, you know, like, why the hell would I forget about this Let's Play? You know, actually, I'll get into this one later on. Let me just show you the house first, and then I'll talk about it while I'm doing things. I have, like, a structure in mind of how I want to say things, and then oftentimes I kind of just fucking go for it and don't say it when I planned on doing it in the Let's Play. But like I said, let's go ahead and show you what the actual house looks like now, because it is quite fucking different. So this is all pretty much the same. That's new. But most importantly, our animals are no longer here. They have moved over to a whole separate farm area, which I will showcase in a little while. We have dedicated storage for blocks. This might be super loud, and I apologize if it is. I haven't done a volume balance test, which I will do after this. Obviously, this is where all liquids go. This is another set of dedicated storage for a number of different things that I put on the ship originally. I just moved them down here. Ship storage is going to be for something entirely different. I have saved the NPCs just in case I need them. I'm pretty sure Yuri is, like, perfect, as she is. I doubt that I'm going to need her, but I should recreate her and save it in case I need to redo them. But, I hope I didn't fuck that up, but oh well. As you can see, I've actually wired quite a bit here, but, I have changed a lot of things and expanded the house considerably. This is my working quarters, for obvious fucking reasons. I don't know how soggy paper got in there, but dear God, did it get in there. Hilariously, we have coffee mugs, so that we can make coffee in the brewer. In fact, we're going to do that right the hell now, because that's just a staple of everything that I am, no? Make some delicious coffee, yes. We're not going to drink that coffee yet, because it actually has a buff that I could use, which is movement speed increase. So, right in my quarters, we have this beautiful thing that we can flip to go downstairs, which obviously triggers all the lights right here. This is what I did with all of the whole entire everything. The lights aren't on by default, and then you go over here, you hit the switch, and then all of the fucking lights flick on. Bingo, bango, bongo. And this has all of my benches. We can expand this as we get more benches. That's how this is going to work. This took an absolute ridiculous amount of time to make, by the way. This took a ridiculous amount of time to make. like I said, this is wired like a motherfucker to have to work properly. And it still has flaws. My biggest and most annoying pet peeve flaw is how this sensor on the tram actually stays on for a little while before it flicks off, which means if you just go down and then right back up, the whole entire thing stays on when you go down there. This is fine if you're down at the bottom, because you can just call the elevator back up. And then there you go. But when you have it all reversed, where it turns on when you leave, it flips everything ass backwards. So we have this little override switch just in case that breaks. So let's go into the actual lab then, shall we? Because now we have tons of space for everything that we need to advance, so I don't have to worry about it and stress about it as the Let's Play goes through. Obviously, augments and all that good stuff right there. I have an idea of how we need to do augments to be able to hit certain planets and all of the like. And I have many goals to go ahead and reach. The main, in fact, I wrote them down on this notepad right here, this post-it notepad. This right here, that's the sound of a red post-it notepad that is halfway burnt through. I put all of my Dark Souls builds onto this. So our main objective is to clear the main storyline of the game, and then as well visit every planet type. That is the goal of the Let's Play, the ultimate goal right there. I don't know how long it'll last, but that is our goal. But our current sub-goals right now are to find a tarball planet, which is for large amounts of oil. If you didn't know, you can extract a number of different things there to get just basically infinite fucking oil. Number 2 is to find a garden biome and to find the saplings in there. That's where you have all those weird little petal beasts. I think I've already run into one of those on this Let's Play, but I need the saplings for the trees so that I can get those giant petals, because it's a 1-to-1 conversion ratio for me to turn those into research, so I can basically have infinite research at that point. I also want to make sure that we get into a proto world and a penumbra world, because we need both of the resources from those, penumbrite and protosite ore, to be able to make infinite amounts of, where be it? I can't see it, but it's plastic. You need it for fucking plastic. Let me put admin mode on just so I can see if it's in here. Advanced alloy, sorry, not plastic. And it's probably obtained when you get your first protosite bar or penumbrite shard. And you can only get those from the 2 dedicated planets that they are from. We need that advanced plastic to be able to advance things. We also need to be able to make advanced circuits, which requires graphene. And I have literally all of my conversion recipes for extraction and centrifugal combinations to be able to make all of the things that I need. So like this needing iodine and methanol. I know how to get iodine and methanol. In fact, right here it shows me that if I throw kelp in the extractor, I get a 1-to-1 ratio for iodine, I think. If not, then it's like a 5-to-1. I don't remember. I didn't write it down. Wood logs being burnt down also gives you methanol, which is a good one. So there you go. I know where I need to grab all that stuff. It's right in front of me, guys. I've actually prepared. I'm so proud of myself, because this has, like, never happened before. Oh, you should all praise me. So, as I was saying, though, before, like, a lot of you might have wondered what the reason was why I fell off with this game, because I only really do that with games that I don't enjoy, or am finding boring, or whatever the case is. And the reason being is just because I never had... Also, Torii gates are now the new, like, telepoints for my race, which is beautiful. But it's obviously not because I dislike Starbound in any way, shape, or form, because as I've said several times, this is one of my top favorite games of all time. So why did I fall off with it? Well, plain and simply put, it's a pain in the ass as a Let's Play, really, because there's just a number of different things, especially with Fracking Universe, and just wanted to make sure that I have an idea of, again, what I'm doing and how to do it. I have drains in here, if you couldn't tell. That's supposed to be a pee drain for all of my Urchy buds, but they don't fucking like peeing what they're supposed to pee. Instead, it just fills up with water, and I don't know why that is. So obviously, we have a nice, beautiful farm up here. I don't know what else to do with various other plants, but we can always just expand this higher and higher and higher. But plants galore. We get our fucking Urchy bud stuff over here, which gives us tons of fucking infinite amounts of fuel and everything that we could ever possibly need. Neptunium, plutonium. It's beautiful. These things are fuckers. They love to escape, so I had to literally put a button down for this, because this motherfucker will literally run out of the gate if I'm not careful. And I hit the button, and then I just go underneath there to be able to gather everything. But I don't trust this little shit, because he's going to literally run right the fuck back out in a minute, so... We'll ignore that for now. Obviously, our cattle are over here. And we have plenty of feed for them, so... I've been spending a lot of time gathering a shitload of resources so that we have them. I still want to get more mushi in there as well so that we have milk. And just pretty much indefinite amounts of resources for building things. Where did I got a soda from one of them up there? That's where those came from? I had like 2 soda cans and I had no idea where they came from a while ago, so that answers some questions, that's for sure. So like I said, I gotta finish up my inventory, make sure that we're good to go, and the next thing we're going to do is run straight into a proto-world planet, because I know how to actually properly survive it now. Aside from needing the EPP upgrade for it, that is. So, turns out there's a little trick that you can do on proto-worlds, and I wouldn't know until I looked it up on the goddamn wiki, so that was a thing that I did. I will go ahead and cut into it. I'm also going to do a volume test to make sure that I'm not deafening everybody with the actual volume of the game. So we'll be right back. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so we are good to go. Number 1, though, I just want to point out, the EPP that I have right now, despite it not actually saying it right here, this will stop me from ever needing to have oxygen anywhere, because it actually has a breathing augment on it, or a rebreather augment. Which means that I can actually stay on the ocean floor permanently, as well as sit on a moon permanently, and not have to worry about it. So I have a dedicated EPP for it, but we're actually going to put this one on when we go to the proto world, because, you know, just a little bit of acid resistance, you know what I'm saying? So, we'll have that. We won't have poison resistance to the proto poison, but that's fine. Like I said, I know a way to combat it at the current moment, so... And we're just gonna wait until we get there, and I'll show you guys exactly what I mean. But first, coffee. Ah, yes. Luckily, I don't have to worry about throwing a Torii gate down immediately when I get down there to be able to teleport to it, because we're gonna be docked here for a little while, but we are definitely going to want to mark this planet for later on down the line. Liquid Protosite, or just Protosite, or as a whole, are both incredibly needed resources for a number of fucking reasons. It's just, it's really needed for Fracking Universe. This is a big upgrade right here. Bio sample. Cell matter. A lot of good stuff here, apparently. Looks like titanium right there. Start mining all of this shit up. This is the first thing that you're technically supposed to do when you hit these planets. I didn't think about it because whatever, but this is actually a thing you're supposed to do. I still haven't seen the thing that we're looking for, though. Nope, that isn't it either. And I don't have any of the, I didn't bring fucking ropes. Can I make some? How many? I can make plenty. Cool, let's make 5. Somehow it didn't even cross my goddamn mind to do that. Alright, cool. You don't want to punch my face off. I'm okay with that. We're gonna need to get the hell out of here, though, in a minute. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's just be a safe for now. That wasn't safe. That was still death. That's fine. Yeah, no, we're still taking fucking damage. I can't find it. What you need is a plant, and it gives you temporary proto-poison immunity, and I'm just not seeing it anywhere, I guess. So there goes that RNG factor I was talking about before. I'm gonna look it up again. Alrighty, so a carefully orchestrated Google search is showing me that apparently it's underground, which makes a lot of sense. So let's get on with it, I guess. It's also purple too. That one I did know, so that helps me out a bit. A little bit. Not super much, but enough. Gotta be honest with you, the constant warping from my ship to the ground is kind of just getting old at this point. Like, I see what the idea was here, but also it just... I don't know, I feel like it could have been done a little bit better, but hey, alright, whatever. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm not like a big fan of wasting my time with things, so I have a tendency to have like a really short, not really attention span, but like a zero bullshit tolerance for it. Which some people are okay with certain things, and that's fine if you're into it though, but like, I don't know, my mentality with things always with games is like, but like if I'm wasting my time for 5 hours and not getting anywhere with this game, I could also have just played another game. You know what I mean? It's not necessarily, because like games in and of themselves, right? One of my favorite arguments that people say with things all the time is about how like something in a game is a waste of time, but like inherently by the way video games are, it's supposed to be a waste of time and a time sink. So I mean, that argument is ultimately kind of poopy. My problem is when it's a waste of time and you haven't fucking gone anywhere for the last 4 hours that you played the game, is when it becomes an issue. I'm a bit of an addict when it comes to game progression, so... That is a nice looking bow. I'm still not seeing this fucking Vextown plant, whatever that they're talking about, so... Is that Protosite? Because I hope it is. It'd be like super cool if it was. It is. I mean, if we can just get the Protosite ore that I need, I mean, that honestly would be better than, that'd be better than getting the fucking plant that I need. It's been a hell of an effort so far, but I will not give up until I get either that fucking Vextung flower stamen thing that I need in order to resist proto-poison, or I can make enough protosite bars, that is, to make the fucking EPP that I need to no longer die from underground. Huh, I don't know what that was about, but I like it. We're just gonna keep going lower underground, I think. Except for there, that doesn't seem as hospitable. You're nice, I like you. We should probably go lower. I shall help! Alright. We have enough people where we can just annihilate anything under here, so I think we're good, but... Problem is, you never fucking know. I don't know if they're just gonna pull out a special attack that I didn't fucking know about and just wipe everybody. It's like, this guy is already a bit of an asshole as it is. You know what, actually? I'm gonna put a Torii gate down right here. Because I love cheese. It's my favorite flavor. I'm gonna call it Proto Bullshit. Checkpoint that shit right there, and now we're just gonna make a bunch of fucking ropes because I need to get down lower. And ropes save lives. I also forgot to put this back over here. Alrighty. I can work with that, actually, because that's like a ton of fucking protosite right there. Which can definitely get me some bars. Dude, we are swimming in protosite ore now. We finally hit low enough. Yeah, fuck the Vex Tongue plant now. Like, I don't need that shit. Alright, so we are sitting on 55 protosite ore, which is more than enough to actually make the augment that we need to permanently be on this planet, which is good, because we only need 10 bars, which is 20 protosite ores. I even have some at home on top of it, so we're gonna go ahead and build quite a few things that we need, as well as pull out my plant fibers and make the nitrogen that I need to construct everything to make our EPP augment for Proto Worlds, which is great. Which is great. We can finally move over to Penumbra Worlds after that, which is we're gonna pick up in the next episode. So you guys don't need to see all of this stupid inventory management. I will pick up right when I take care of all of that stuff, and I will see you guys then. So take it easy.